And good morning, and my camera's not working. I hate the computers. Well, this time, this time my microphone is working, but my camera isn't working. Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. In space, nobody can see you. Space is dark. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna have to add my camera back in. Why? Video. Where's the video capture device? Why isn't it even showing up? Audio input display capture. No, maybe I. Oh God. The thing is about video capture device. There is God, stupid computer. Oh yeah. Yay! There's me in the corner of the screen. Oh, I hate computers. I do. I hate computers. Right. Well. Okay. Oh, now I've got to set the. Why does it do this to me? It was working literally. It's like working 5 minutes ago, and now it's not. Alright, there we go. There's me in all my glory and my green screen. So it's totally ruining, totally ruining the effect. Sorry about the suspension of disbelief here, everybody. It's it isn't. Computers. I hate them. I hate computers. Why do they do this? It is. It's trying to challenge me, isn't it? Which is, I don't need challenging first thing on a Saturday morning. It's just too much. Okay. Right, now I've got to put in the thing. I've got to add a filter. I can't even remember how to do this now. And every time I go somewhere, they change everything. Stop moving the wretched. Anyway, well, I'm getting there. That's green. Now, with a bit of luck, if I move the slider along, is anything happening? Why isn't it working? Oh, no, it is. It is working. It's just... That'll do. I can't be asked. Right, welcome. welcome one and welcome all to the extremely professional and well rehearsed Saturday morning retro stream. Welcome, yay, we're here. Now you know I was never actually talking from you from the vacuum space. I know, sorry about that. Right, let's do the thing because why not? It can only get worse, right? This doesn't bode well. Actually, I was having all sorts of fun and games in Star Citizen yesterday. The game was not playing ball with me, and today the streaming software isn't playing ball with me. So technical woes are us. But anyway, the hardcoders are here, fresh from the invasion of Arrakis, which is good. Commander Blue 21 is here. Wintermute GB is here, of course. Kelly Baglar is here, and I'm going to add something for you, Kelly Baglar. I'm going to go to you every time I say Kelly Baglar. It's going to be he thinks again. Okay, so Kelly Baglar is here, and he thinks again. Kelly Baglar will completely understand. Everyone else will be going what? Commander Kelvinator is here, Enigmash is here, Mad Monksoft is here, Zalus Courtmass is here, the Funny Asteroid is here. I'm going to need to get myself a funny asteroid. Just because it just makes me laugh. Frank Miner 2949er is here, Dr. Quest MD is here, John Embry is here, and he's calling from London. Welcome, John Embry. What can I do with channel points? I have no idea. I don't even know what they are. Are they like Tesco club card points? Can you get, I don't know, money off a Kit Kat or something? Technologence is here. Ritu81 is here. Bullet05 is here. The Laundrer is here. How are we doing? Have I got most of you now? I think I've got most of you. There we go. Anyway, yes, I think so. Right, we're here. I'm back. Okay, now what I'm going to have to do just before I switch to the game is I'm going to have to grab this, copy it, and put it into the game mode camera because at the moment I don't exist there either. So hang on a minute. I'm going to magic myself into the corner of the screen. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? Oh, you can spend channel point. What does that allow you to do? I mean, I don't know. Now where is X? Is it? Oh, there it is. It's running. Right, good. Right, fingers crossed. This is yay. This is it. Right. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. So you can spend your points to make your message light up purple. There you go. I'd rather have a baguette, says Frank. Funny asteroids, Trojans are just stand-up comedy events. Very good, very good. Right, so yeah, I mean all these points that you get from various different things. I mean, I don't know. I had
scanned by Taladi Bat.
Oh, I just got scanned by a Taladi Bat. I don't know what that is. Anyway, wait. So we're back in game, and last week, as I recall, we had set up our own solar power plant. Was that what it was? And I think that's it there. I'm hoping that's it. So let's let's go and see.
Target now locked on. Solar power plant.
That's it. So I think that must be our solar power plant. So let's get over there and see what state our power plant is in.
No suspicious goods detected.
Ooh.
Fly on.
Suspicious what detected? My stuff has either board. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. Oh, no suspicious goods detected. Okay, I was being scanned, was I? Right, comms.
Your solar power
This is my solar power plant.
Prophet Alpha. You are talking to the automated interaction positive.
Okay.
Please dock as soon as you
Yes, I don't quite know what that's been caused by. I'm going to have to go through and reset OBS at some point because it's. I'm not. The thing is, I think it's something to do with. I've got multiple profiles set up, right? So for each stream, I have a different kind of setup, so I can switch between them. And the idea is, it's a good idea. The idea is that that it doesn't. I'm at the wrong. I'm completely at the wrong end of the space station. The idea is that I can just switch between them and it sorts itself out, but clearly it's not working. Well, something's not working because that didn't do the thing at all. Where are the lights? Don't look at the lights. Oh, there they are. I came completely the wrong end of my solar factory. Right, here we go. So let's slow down because I have crashed a few times. I see. Sorry, I totally missed the point of the conversation unexpectedly. I thought you were talking about the yellow border around the edge of the screen, not the yellow border around the edge of the actual thing. Hey, never mind. Right, so that explanation of why I was having trouble was completely irrelevant to the conversation, but never mind. Right, let's see in that case. It's a nice theme tune, isn't it? It's a nice theme tune.
Successfully docked.
There we go. Right, let's see what state this is in. Because I bought a bunch of crystals, hadn't I? I think. And I'd stocked it up with crystals and told it to make money by selling things to other people. Let's see how much money it's actually made in the interim.
Okay,
so here we are.
Local trading network established.
Oh, look, 20,000 credits.
Energy storage used throughout the whole
Okay, so there's loads of energy cells there. There's quite a few crystals to the board. There's 20,000 credits in the factory. That's quite nice, I think.
The credits that this factory made by selling its products can be transferred to your account. Also, credits from your account can be transferred to the factory. So freighters working for funds transferred.
Right. Okay. So that's made us 20,000 credits. Can anyone remember from last week's stream then how much how much I needed for the various different things. That's pretty good actually. Time for that 5 megawatt shield. I think it is. Let's go and spend some of my ill-gotten gains. Right, where was that? I want the shipyard. Is that the S? Oh no, it's south. So where do I need to? Okay, so the 5 megawatt was 18k. Cash machine, yeah. Well, that's nice. Yeah, it's good that it's doing the thing. Where do I get the shield from? Is that the spinning space station? Or is that somewhere else? I can't remember.
Target now locked on.
I didn't know there'd be a test.
Trading station.
I can't remember. This is the problem. John Emery says you can use the home and end keys. Yeah, I must admit I haven't tried that yet. I kind of like seeing the numbers tick up though. Just gives me a emotional reassurance. I quite like that. Okay, space equipment dock. Yeah, so
No rockets.
no rockets. Oh, I pressed the M button rather than the N button. Right. So which one is the space equipment dock? Oh, have I got to go back to? I've got to go back to Sizewell, have I? Ah, okay. So that means I've got to fly north to the gate. Which is over there. There, I can see it in the distance.
No rockets.
Nope. No rockets. No aim. That's what it usually says to me. No rockets. Right, engage. No. I've forgotten the key. What's the S? What's the C to drive key? Oh, this is so bad. So many computer games. I can't remember all the keys. P and S and N. What was the? Oh, it's J. J. There we go. Thank you, Ritu. Classic Elite. It's
No,
J. Yes, it's
aim.
gone. No aim. That's just a general average response. Let's go and get that. Let's go and get a 5 megawatt shield. Then presumably by the time we've come back, some of the rest of the crystals will be sold. We'll have more money again, which is excellent. And all we have to do is keep the thing topped up with crystals. So it is a good way of making some monies. Oh, the H key will show you the other keys. Oh, that's quite cool. Okay, yeah. Speed, turbo, 0 speed. Oh, 0 speed. That's quite a useful thing. I'll bear that in mind. Absolutely classically, that's why I love this game. So it is good, isn't it? It is good, Kelly Begler.
Talati Vulture.
It's got that same sort of relaxed kind of vibe. But you know there's a bit of a threat lurking elsewhere.
Target now locked on.
Which is nice. You can kind of build up to it. We know that bad stuff is going to happen at some point in the future. There we go. Right, here's the gate. So we're sort of heading north through space.
Entering system. Sizewell.
There we go. Right, so now I need to find the space equipment dock. Oh, is that a
Target
freighter?
now locked on. Talati Albatross.
Oh yeah, that was right. We use that to build the flat pack. Okay, so which is the space equipment dock? They all look kind of the same. Is that one over there? I think it is. General note for this game, beware going north. Remember my goggles. Oh yeah. That's Alt, isn't it? Is it Alt? Oh yeah, that's the space equipment dock, isn't it? I think. Let's go there anyway. And we can get the shield, then go back, see how much more money we've made. Fingers crossed that will give us 2 guns and some shields, and then we can start doing the thing that we were recommended to do by the Taladi, to go and find the Argons.
Target now locked on.
Oh, that's the shipyard.
Talati Shipyard Alpha.
Okay, so that's not what I want. So what does the equipment dock look like?
Target now locked on. Talati Trading Station.
That's the trading station. Okay, so I don't want the shipyard. I don't want the trading station. That is the slightly to the right of the shipyard.
Target now locked on Beta IRE Laser Forge Alpha.
I can't see it. Is that one there? Okay. I must admit, I find it quite hard to recognise the shapes at the moment still. That's the dock. Yay. Excellent. Sounds like we're heading in the right place then. Hopefully.
Target now locked on Teladi Space Equipment Dock.
Yay. Okay.
This is the Teladi positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Just need the green position lights, which are what on the back of the thing. There's the docking music. Yeah, the zoom in feature is actually quite nice. I mean, it's an expensive add-on to your ship for basically a magnifying glass, isn't it? But it's it's a very small telescope, but it works. Right, there's the docking lights. Let's roll around. Let's get our first actual kind of offensive style upgrade for the ship. How exciting this is. We're going to get ourselves some shields and some guns and really cause some mayhem in the universe. After like 6 hours of playing, we've virtually got to the point where the original Elite game starts, i.e. you've got a rubbish ship and some lasers. It's quite harsh that, isn't it, really? Yeah, you start the game and your ship doesn't even have any weapons. I know you've got a basic shield, but you have to kind of sell that to give yourself some cash. To give yourself some kind of operating capital so that you can actually go and move. At least you can make some kind of guaranteed money once you figure things out, which of course is like most of these games, isn't it? You know, there's a route to getting some basic cash together early on, but even so, still quite hard. Right, so 18,000 for a 5 megawatt shield. Now I'm presuming a 5 megawatt shield is kind of
a 5 megawatt shield is a medium protection, typically
a medium protection
for bigger fighters and transporters. Shields are vital for survival in space. They protect the ship from small impacting objects, like mini asteroids, as well as during fights.
Okay, so 5 megawatt shield is a medium level of protection, so it's basically not the cheap end of the market, it's the kind of reassuringly expensive. Okay, so let's buy one of them.
5 megawatt shield installed.
Right, I can't save the game here, can I? Doesn't look like I can. It's interesting some of the prices here. Look at that, I mean, they're quite expensive, aren't they? Right, okay, so okay, next time you see a red mark, point at the hostile and zoom in to watch what happens. In Sizewell, the cops will swarm over them before long. Okay. It could be worse. You could have no shields, no guns, and being shot at. Yes, I suppose that's to be fair, as I haven't been shot at, have I? Right, so I need to go now and go back south, don't I? Probably not straight through the space station. That was probably bad. Oh, so you can change the... Oh, you can grab the files. Oh, well, nice one, Kelvinator. That's quite cool. So that's south. I'm kind of heading roughly in the right direction. Okay, so let's gauge the C2. Let's head back to wherever it was that we left our crystal refinery. All we've got to do is find the gate now. Sort of south. Somewhere in that direction. And the Big Boo is here. Welcome, Big Boo. We just bought ourselves, Big Boo. You'll be very proud of us. We bought no aim. We have bought ourselves a 5 megawatt shield for 18,000 credits, which I've been told is a kind of okay shield. But I'm assuming it's kind of the best least shield, if that makes sense. Is that right? And apologise if my camera is acting up today and I'm slightly transparent. It's because it's OBS's fault. It's not my fault. Everything was absolutely fine yesterday, and this morning it wasn't working because I think it's something to do with USB. Mucky about with the locations of USB devices. I think Windows sometimes swaps them around for reasons, and then OBS goes, well, the camera is not where it's supposed to be, so I'm just game over as far as I'm concerned. I think that's what's happening, but who knows?
Target now locked on. Gate greater profit.
In the olden days, computers did what you told them. Nowadays, they just randomly do different stuff every day. Right, here's the gate. We are going north to the whatever system. USB never keeps identities, I know that pain. So I think it's something to do with USB, I'm guessing.
System, greater
Here we go.
profit.
Shields are 1, 5, 25 and 125. There we go. Right, we are here. Now I've got to find my factory, haven't I? I think that might be it there. Juris died in so many dogfights, now just a ghost. That's exactly it. Well, it was all going very well in Star Citizen yesterday. I think we got to at least 20 minutes in before I died. There's a multiverse of Drews, actually. There are Drews in the multiverse that do far better than I am. I'm very envious of those Drews. No, that's not one. That must be it there. Yes, it's interesting to think that if there is a multiverse, which of course we have no idea whether or not there is a multiverse, but if there is a multiverse, there's various incarnations of ourselves that are doing way, way better than we are. I mean, or maybe I am peak Drew. I mean, there's a possibility. Maybe this is as good as that incarnation of me ever become. This is it. I am the pinnacle of Drewness. I don't know. Does anybody care? Probably not.
Your solar power plant.
This is my solar power plant.
You
Excellent.
are talking to the automated interaction system.
I want to land my PowerPoint. Not power. My PowerPoint. My power plant. Thing. Let me in. At least that's a pretty good feature actually. At least it acknowledges you as the owner, right? It is a welcome to your power plant. Well, I like that. Yeah, that's. I don't think even the fleet carriers in Elite do that at the moment, do they? Do they? They certainly didn't. Do they now say if you own one, doesn't say hello, welcome, oh Lord and Master? Because that's what it should say, isn't it? Welcome, Great One. Welcome, High Lord. You should be able to customise your greeting, I think, and it should say things like "Welcome, Great Overlord of the entire universe," or something like that. That would appeal to me. With AI, the ability to digitise any kind of text nowadays, you should just be able to type in whatever you want. I feel. T-Bank, my car doesn't welcome me. No, mine doesn't either, but my car's from 1988, so I kind of don't expect it to, really. Renner's Golden is the first time chat. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Oh, hang on a minute, look.
Are the unified energy storage
My ship has, my station has made 53,000 credits while I've been away. I like this game. I don't actually have to do anything. Look at all that money! If only it was so easy to like this in real life, right? Just build a thing and let it make money.
The credit funds transferred.
Wow! Okay, so now we've got 56,000 credits. I suppose we ought to go and get a bunch of crystals and top it up, because it's doing well, isn't it? It's doing well, I like that. Right, I can't save my game here either, can I? So I'm going to need to go to the crystal factory.
You can order
it's a nice feature, Funny Asteroid. I think it's not, I still think it still needs to do welcome, Great Lord and Master. Welcome, chosen one. Or Celestial Warrior. Ah, the Celestial Warrior returns. We've rolled out the red carpet for you, so things like that. That sort of stuff should be. I mean, these games are designed to cater to your ego, actually, because of course in real life I'm just an average middle-aged man, bemoaning the fact that it isn't the 80s anymore. Whereas in virtual space, I am the Celestial Warrior. I am the greatest hero the universe has ever known, of course. So these games need to play up to this. I feel it, and kind of give my ego a massage. Very important. Now, where is the? There it is. I knew it wasn't far away because we built it pretty much on top of the other one, didn't we?
Target now locked on. Crystal Fab Alpha.
Well, the power plants, you need to supply them with crystals yourself, which is kind of okay.
This is the Telani positive. Please start.
So we made a reasonable amount of cash there, haven't we? And then we're going to get the docu music. There we are. Ego boosting simulator. That's what we need. Yeah, it's produced by EgoSoft. How can you be the greatest warrior the galaxy has ever known when I'm the greatest warrior the galaxy has ever known? Ah, well, hate to let you know, Frank, but that was actually, who's seen the latest Top Gun movie? There was a nice moment in that, which was basically kind of playing off that kind of conversation, wasn't it? Who was the greatest, fighter pilot? Which one of us was the greatest fighter pilot? Let's. This is a nice moment. Let's not spoil it. I thought that was a brilliant little piece of writing. That was. Right. Let's just buy everything because we can now.
Crystals.
Right, and let's buy some salvage insurance because we know what will happen if we don't.
Salvage insurance.
There we go. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest warrior of the galaxy, and so is my wife. We went to see the Top Gun in one of these 4D cinemas. I must admit, I wouldn't want to watch too many films in a 4D cinema, but Top Gun was one that actually really, really worked because basically you're sitting in a bank of 4 seats. I went with my 2 sons. My wife didn't fancy it because she doesn't like being chucked about on roller coasters or anything. You basically sit in a bank of 4 seats, and they tilt left and right and backwards and forwards, and jet blasts come out of your ears and spray water stuff comes out in front of your face and all sorts of things like that. It's very silly, okay? It's very, very silly. But for a film like Top Gun, it actually works really well because, of course, as the planes are doing all the stupid G-force manoeuvres, you're being chucked around as well. It's like, wow, this is excellent. I'd like to see something like Star Wars in that mode, actually. I think that would be quite good fun. Hold on to your drinks. Yeah, I basically didn't take any drinks in. Oh, hello. A cruiser just literally popped out in front of me. I think.
Target now locked on. Telani Vulture.
A vulture. So so if you like that sort of thing, I can definitely recommend it.
Locked on.
It was good. It was a good way to watch that film. Right, so let's go back. Oh, hang on, I'm at the wrong end, aren't I?
Target now locked on. Solar.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Sorry, wrong game. Drinks and popcorn. Well, it does have a lot of health warnings actually. As you're sitting in the cinema just before the thing starts, it's basically don't sit in this cinema. Don't watch this film if you have any of these things. It's like a massive long list of stuff.
Welcome back to your solar power plant.
Right, so let's fill the solar power plant up with the solar crystals. Then it can be making more monies. We like more monies. This is excellent. Has it made any money since I've been away? Just in that little brief period of time? No, it hasn't. Okay. So crystals. Let's stick those into the power plant.
Crystals
nice.
Transferred.
Okay, so it can make money while I'm away.
Crystals.
And then we can go back to the It's a long way, isn't it? We can go back to the other system now. No, that's the wrong way. There it is down there. I can see it. And then we can go back to the other system to go and buy ourselves some guns. Yay! And then presumably we can start going somewhere. Somewhere in here there was a mission thing. We'll have a look at that in a minute when we get the guns. I'm going to buy 2 guns, one for each side of the ship. It'd be nice to have some guns. Is it worth buying some missiles maybe as well? Yeah, let's go guns and stuff. Yeah, 6 hours of playing this game. We've finally saved up enough money to actually buy some guns.
Target now.
What was the for those of you who played this back in the day? What was the sort of reaction to having to play for such a long time before you could even go on the offensive? The music is nice. Guns are another factor. No, I think I don't know how much money do I need. I kind of, presumably I need to up the power of my ship a bit. But this one's making me some reasonably serious profits. Am I rich enough to buy my own moon? That'd be nice. Right. Now I need to head down there, don't I? I think that's where I've got to go to. There you go, lots of guns. Guns are cheap. Guns are cheap when compared to shields. Okay, so we got stack loads of cash, relatively anyway, for the point at which the game is currently at. But we haven't really faced anything dangerous yet at all. So that's going to be interesting to see how that looks. It was a beautiful game for its time, just watching the other ships fly. I like that. That's an important part of the emotion of the space games to me, that there is NPC traffic just tooling about doing its own thing. Something that actually I noticed actually years and years ago when I did a comparison of the BBC version of Elite and the Spectrum version of Elite. One of the things that jumped out at me, the Spectrum version of Elite wasn't as good. I mean, and I say that as a die-hard ZX Spectrum fan. The ZX Spectrum version of Elite wasn't as good as the BBC one in terms of its kind of playability and overall kind of polish and stuff. Mostly because they didn't feel like they optimised the 3D graphics for the Spectrum particularly brilliantly. But anyway, I mean that's ancient history now. But one thing the Spectrum version did do way better than the BBC version was have lots of NPC traffic flying about doing stuff. Okay. There were ships going to the space stations and then coming out of the space stations and things like that. Just made you feel like there was a little bit more going on in the universe than just you, which is a nice feeling in space games. The sense that there's NPC traffic just going about its business, trading, doing deals, etc., etc., etc. That sort of thing I like. Because if you just want to join in and just be a trader, you can just tool around the universe doing things. Well, it's interesting, man, because I just played it. I did do quite a detailed comparison between the Spectrum version and the BBC version, and there was some stuff, but the Spectrum version did it a lot better around space stations and stuff. So you would see space station ships docking and undocking from the space station, and then flying down to the planet and coming back, and little things like that. As if some commerce was taking place, and I know all the games left some traders in space and things like that, and later versions improved upon those things. It's just little bits of immersion like that. Spectrum version, I think the Spectrum had more memory available than the BBC anyway, didn't it? The B version did do it. I never saw it happen. Maybe it did do it. It didn't do it when I was playing it, if that makes sense. So maybe it was the amount of randomness wasn't switched on quite so high.
Connection to local trading network.
Right. Okay. So.
Basic laser that is used in many light weapons and smaller fighter craft.
Okay. So presumably we want beta impulse ray emitters, right?
This laser is used in larger weapon systems and many larger fighter craft.
Okay. So I want one of them, and I can have 2.
No space for additional lasers.
Ooh, okay, so there's 2 laser hard points.
Beta impulse ray emitter installed.
Right, so presumably some silkworm missiles, which are each one is twice the price of the guns. Seems pretty expensive. How many missiles am I allowed?
A warhead able to destroy even heavily protected targets. The silkworm can only be found.
Oh, can I buy more than one shield? Ooh, okay. I didn't realise I could buy more than one shield. Let's do that then.
5 megawatt shield installed.
So I've now got 10 megawatts. That sounds pretty good. 1.21 gigawatts. Okay, so missiles. Is it? Okay, let's listen to the computer.
The Mosquito Missile is the most commonly used light missile in spacefight. Small fighters typically come equipped with this defensive weapon.
Okay, defensive weapon. Computer, tell me about the silkworm missile.
Combines the latest breakthroughs in quantum technology with a warhead able to destroy even heavily protected targets. The silkworm can only be found on heavy battleships like destroyers or carriers.
So how can I install it then if I'm just a small fighter? Don't bother with missiles, says John Emery. Okay. Originally, it has a steep learning curve. I mean, all the early games had fairly steep learning curves because the only instructions you got were in the cassette inlay. Must be a Star Trek speaking to me. I can do that. Hang on, here we go. Computer, tell me about the silkworm missile. Oh, she's not. She's ignoring me. Hang on, let's try that again. Computer, tell me about the Mosquito Missile.
The Mosquito Missile is the most commonly used light missile in spacefight. Small fighters typically come equipped with this defensive weapon.
There we go. Everybody knows that quick. She doesn't like it when you mention. She's got no sense of humour, this computer, has she? Right, okay, so I've got 2 guns, 2 shields, and you guys are telling me, keyboard out going, you guys are telling me it's not worth buying some missiles. Should I not just buy a few missiles just because? I feel like I should have a few missiles. I'm going to buy 4 mosquitoes because 4 missiles feels about right, doesn't it?
Mosquito Missile.
And they're not very expensive. Okay, right. Okay, so here we are then with a basically armed spaceship. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, and the weirdest pronunciation of aluminum. Is that, I mean, for any Americans on stream, is that how you pronounce aluminium? Aluminum? Is that genuine, or is that just something weird in Star Trek? Because I've always wondered that, because we, in the UK, is it spelt without the I in America? Aluminum. Because we say aluminium because there's an I before the U, right? Is the spelling different? I mean, I know spelling is different in the States. I mean, you miss out all the U's. I mean, come on. But is it actually pronounced that way, aluminum, as opposed to aluminium? I don't know. It's a good question. Right. Okay. So we now need to go somewhere. They do pronounce it that way. Okay. Right. You won't make money from killing pirates or xenon without a law enforcement license. Okay. So do I need to get a law enforcement license? Let's go over here, by the way, before. Okay. So is it spelt without the I in? I don't know. I need to check these things out. Let's go over there and save the game. I like the way Wintermute was telling me something about spelling it wrong.
Taladi Trading Station.
Okay, let's just pop over here. I'm not pointing at the trading station.
Target now locked on. Taladi Trading Station.
I want to go to that place over there, just so I can save the game. Because I don't trust my prowess before we okay, so hang on. Talk to me about a law enforcement license then, because that sounds like something I should have if I want, making profits. Okay, so hang on. Where am I supposed to get the license from? Is that from the trading station? The spinning station. Okay, let's go there because I can save the game there as well, can't I?
This is the Teladi positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
I don't know if it's a good thing, flying through the spinning arms of the space station, but it's got to be done at some point, hasn't it? Oh, I'm trusting my life now to the collision detection system. Probably very, very risky. I think I've got away with it. I used that on one of my novels. I can't remember which one actually. Somewhere along the line, there was a somebody will probably be able to tell me. They probably know my books better than I do now. Somewhere along the line, I wrote a scene where spaceships were racing, I think, between the spokes of a spinning space station, like kind of boy racers. Rather than doing burnouts in the car park like they do now, nowadays, the way to show off in space is to basically race between the spokes of the space station. I do remember writing, I can't remember which book that was. Too long ago. So I thought, what would boy racers do in the future? In their spaceship, in boy racers' spaceships, what would you do?
Connection to local trading network established. Teladi mud is a very fine, silty type of.
Okay, so Matt Monk says it all began apparently when an indecisive British chemist by the name of Sir Humphrey Davy, sounds like something from the US Minister, and coined the now archaic word aluminium in 1808. However, referring to the element in 1812 book Elements of Chemical Philosophy, he would use the word aluminum, which much as Americans do today. Okay, so it's his fault. They should have made a sign on the wheel station that said no flying between the spokes. They should have done. Right, okay, so we can buy some space weed. Computer, tell me about space weed.
Space weed can be smoked or ingested through the mouth because of its intoxicating effect and the fact that it is supposedly habit-forming. This plant has been outlawed by the governments of all races, with the exception of the Teladi. It is suspected that the Teladi produce space weed in a factory they call the Bliss Place.
The Bliss Place, excellent. Okay, so microchips and computer components are still available in the future, which is good. Right, so we're looking at Teladi's company security license for 4,000. Right. Computer, tell me about the Teladi company security license.
After buying this license, pilots are accepted as police force by all space stations and factories in the Teladi territory. They are automatically paid for every elimination of outlawed ships.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's definitely something we should buy. Let's buy one of them then.
Teladi company security license bought.
Okay. Space games are the only place where you can buy microchips now. You're probably right, actually. Wouldn't it be funny if it said GTX 3080 Ti available for sale, 6 credits? Yes, buy. Right, salvage insurance. Let's save here. Right, okay, so we've now got our license, our guns, some missiles, some shields.
Salvage insurance allows a recoverable program to be put into operation that will enable the pilot to retrieve
it's okay,
vital
it's okay.
data
Don't need to tell me.
credits
Fine,
they have
fine,
amassed
fine.
so
Stop
far.
it. Shush. Alexa,
It's
stop.
available at most space stations situated throughout the universe. This insurance policy is well.
I like the way it's called Space Weed. It kind of lines up with everything else on this stream, doesn't it? Where we have Space Tea and Space Wives and Space Birds. Now we've got Space Weed. Exactly good. You might want to visit your station to pick up spare cash. Let's do the cash thing because I like picking up spare cash. I'm in Sizewell at the moment, aren't I? So I'm in totally the wrong system. So I need to go back to back north, don't I? Oh, hang on, I've got to get away from the space station. And then it's plot time. Yes, then we can embark on the actual story of the game for the first time in like 7 hours of gameplay. It's still pretty harsh. I mean, I think making you fly around space for a bit just to get some guns, a shield for your ship, seems pretty mean. That you don't start out with some basic. I can understand it being basic, but no shields. Well, actually you do have a shield. It's it's pretty harsh. Let's be honest. There's the gate over there. Oh, hang on, Mike. Are we going north or south? Is it south to my thingamajig? I think it's south, isn't it? No. Yes? No, it is south, yeah. Let's get that right for a start. I was waiting completely the wrong direction. Right, engage jump drive. Yeah, south. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah. Total brain fade there. Which direction am I going? No aim. Is it possible to get a faster seater drive so you can go like warp factor 15 or something? I compromised and got a 3070. So I'm still running here at the moment. I'm still running my old. Well, it's quite worthy now, I suppose. My 1070. It's not even a TI version. It's just a normal 1070. I mean, none of the retro games make it sweat at all. But and I think Star Citizen is actually more limited by my CPU than it is by my graphics card. And nothing else I play actually bothers it. No aim. Nothing else really bothers my PC at all.
Target now locked on. Gate greater profit.
One of these days I should give Elite Dangerous Odyssey a try again. I did update it the other day, but I couldn't bring myself to fire it up. Just out of curiosity to see if they fixed it yet, because it just had update 12, I think. So hopefully they've done a bit of optimization by now. I think the last time I tried it, it was update 7 or something. 6 or 7, I can't remember now. It was last year anyway.
System, greater profit.
Greater profit. The greater profit system. Excellent. I wonder why it's called that. So I'm just curious to see if they've managed to fix it. I'm still not really interested in playing EDO, but I was curious to see whether or not it worked. Yeah, I mean, so Horizons is still nice. Yes, Horizons is still nice. Green Square. Oh, I missed that. Oh, hello. I think I've got some bad guys.
Target now locked on.
Are they
unknown
ignoring
Xenon
me?
ship.
Unknown Xenon ship. They don't seem to be.
Target now locked on. Unknown
Avoid
Xenon
enemies,
ship.
multiple contacts.
Target is now in firing range.
Okay, they seem to be ignoring me, so I'm going to ignore them.
Target left
For the time
firing
being.
range.
Odyssey is much improved. Well, that's good news. Okay, I'm glad they've sort of improved the performance of it a bit. There was a hot fix for the hot fix. Excellent. So no changes there then.
Target now locked on. Solar power plant.
Yay! It's the solar power plant. Okay.
This is your solar positive. Please
Docking aborted.
Oh, that's so
this
simple,
is
was that?
your subpositive. Please dock.
Thargoids I thought would be interesting to watch, but to be honest, I mean, I'm so useless at first-person combat gameplay anyway, and I don't really enjoy it. I find it just stressful rather than enjoyable. That I'll probably watch it on YouTube. I'm guessing they'll do that this year, maybe. Maybe that's the narrative thing that they were talking about. It'd be quite good to see Thargoids on foot after all this time, I suppose. In the meantime, however, how much monies have we made with the crystals?
Successfully docked.
Welcome back to your solar power plant.
Right, we have. Oh, look, they're doing well. They've made another 30 grand. Let's have the monies. Right, so I've got loads of money.
The credit
Loads of
that
money.
this factory made by selling its products can be
And it's
transferred to your account.
burning
Also,
its crystals
credit from
out.
your account can be transferred to the factory.
Is it worth me doing another crystal run just while I'm here? Because it's quite close by, so it doesn't run out of crystals. Refill crystals and then finally start playing the game. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do one more crystal run. Then I can also
Target
save the game
now
over there.
locked on Talati Vulture.
I don't lock onto the vulture. Lock onto this.
Target now locked on Talati Vulture. Target now
There we go.
locked on Crystal Fab Alpha.
I think you got a good point there, Mad Monk. So if Frontier had billed Elite Dangerous Odyssey as an alpha, I think there'd be an awful lot less criticism. But because they said this is, and a year ago now, isn't it, a released game, I think they open themselves up for so much criticism as a result of that decision. And now especially now a year later, maybe the game has got to a point where most people would consider it good enough to be released.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of Chairman Keel, the Talati Company...
Was it? I don't know. I mean, financial-wise, was that a pragmatic decision on their part to grab some money over the last year? Because presumably, if they hadn't, would it have made much difference if they just said, "Guys, this is still an alpha, but we're releasing it now, so you can kind of get into it and have some fun"? Would that have been a bad thing? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Or were they forced into releasing it as a full thing because their financial statement said it had to be a release thing? But they lost so much credibility and caused themselves so much angst over it by that decision. It makes you wonder whether or not they just made the wrong call. I don't know. Because if the game is kind of okay now, then a prolonged alpha/beta period would have been kind of okay. And certainly some of my criticism of it, if they'd said this is an alpha, we're working on it, we'll be improving it over the next year. A lot of my criticism wouldn't have been as strong as it was. But because they said, no, this is it, this is brilliant, it's finished. It's like, no, it's not, it's rubbish. At least it certainly was early on. I don't know, weird, really. But anyway, I mean, it's water under the bridge now, isn't it? But it is what it is, and much has been talked about it.
Target
over that
now
time.
locked on solar power plant.
This is your solar power plant, Greater Profit Alpha. You are talking to the automated engine positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
I must admit, at the time, I did feel it was quite a cynical move to go straight from the alpha. And I think the thing that really annoyed a lot of the player base, myself included, was that they came out and said things like, "Oh yes, the alpha that you've been playing is is not optimized and all this and all that sort of stuff." And so we kind of took that on faith and basically said, "Okay, well, we'll put up with not great performance and stuff in the alpha because there's a much better version about to be released." So when the release version was released, it was kind of the same, and that felt, shall we say, disingenuous, rather than using any stronger words. So I don't know. Compare it to Star Citizen. Star Citizen is hugely buggy, but Star Citizen is an alpha, and it's always been an alpha. Maybe it always will be an alpha. So
allow for interstellar trading.
I don't know. And I think that is a problem. I think Big Boo, that's a big problem. Is if you make that sort of decision, then people will remember it. So people aren't going to go, okay, we'll give Frontier the benefit of the doubt on an alpha version this time around because last time they pulled a blinder. Everyone's going to remember, no, last time actually it took a year for the game to kind of work properly. So no way am I going to buy it early. These things do have repercussions, and I think there was a video that somebody leaked about a Zoom meeting or something with David Braben and his kind of head honchos and stuff, and even they seem pretty kind of downbeat about the direction that the game had taken, the fact it was going to take ages to turn it around and stuff. I don't know. I think they corporately miscalculated that quite badly. I'm glad the game is now working well. For people who like the game, that's good news. And at least they've stuck at it. I mean, 12 updates later, one would hope the game was working well. And I must admit, I saw the video of the F1 manager game. It did look quite good on the video. It'd be interesting to see how well it actually plays. I mean, I don't personally like management games too much, so it's not my cup of tea. But it did look quite good. So let's see what that looks like. But I can't see anybody buying it in advance of it being released and getting some reviews out. I mean, that's the thing. But there we go. Funny Astro, I don't like much the fact that Odyssey seems to be disconnected from Horizons. It is a bit parallel. I completely see where you're going with that. I mean, I know you can visit Horizons places and then get out on foot, which is nice. And being able to get out on foot and walk around planets and stuff is nice. In some ways, it is a logical expansion of the original game, but I think my problem with it is well, I mean, I had multiple problems with it. I don't need to go into those again, but it didn't have the ambition. And that's one thing I mean, Star Citizen, with all its glorious bugs and everything that goes wrong with it every time I play it, the ambition is what I appreciate there. I'll forgive CIG an awful lot because of the ambition, pushing the envelope and all that kind of stuff. Pushing the envelope. In fact, I've got an envelope and I'm going to push it. There we go. FD have a habit of adjusting people to hold them to high. Well, the funny thing is, I mean, going back way back in time. Okay, let's just address this before we get into the mission here. For I haven't actually fired the guns. Do they actually work? Oh, look at that. They do. Yes, I have space guns. When I was writing my book, my first book back in 2014, so that's a long time ago now, for Elite Dangerous, the Reclamation. When I was working on the plot, I was working directly with David Braben and Michael Brooks on the plot, okay? And I basically said, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to do this, I want to do that. And every single little technical detail of absolutely everything in my plot, from weapons to the types of star, the radiation levels, everything, right? Really insane levels of detail that I had to work to in order to get my plot for my book approved by Michael Brooks and David Braben. That was the level of attention to detail that was being given to Elite Dangerous early on. Frequencies of radiation, the lack of anti-grav technology, all of those little bits and pieces, okay? And I was like, blimey, I didn't think I would have to work to this level of scrutiny, and I kind of welcomed it because it was like a nice high bar of quality, right? And I remember thinking, wow, okay, so David Braben basically critiqued my solar system and said, oh yeah, that planet won't exist there because of this, this limit and this chemical composition of the star. I was like, okay, I'll change it then. So that was the level of detail that I was subjected to early on. in writing a book for Elite Dangerous. And then all of that went, okay? And it kind of went really when Michael Brooks left. And David Braben just, I don't know, he just doesn't seem interested in it. Yeah, really, from a perspective of actually being totally focused on it. And maybe that's because Frontier's evolved into a publishing company, a much, much bigger organisation than it was 8 years ago. I don't know, but that's what's happened. And now it's kind of like, hey, we'll just chuck some stuff in the game and it's okay. That level of technical adherence to physics and astronomy and all of those kind of things, it just isn't there anymore. And it's kind of a shame, and maybe that's just evolution. That's just the way things went. So yeah, the style, if you like, went and changed very much over the years, which I think is a shame, because I think it had great promise, and kind of now it doesn't in that direction. You can argue, but it has in others. Right, so going back to what I need to do, because I've completely forgotten my mission. Right, what do we got to do? We have. How do I get to the list of things that I'd learnt? P for that's player status, was it? I was looking at that. Okay. Right, okay, there we go. So I've got page down. Right, so we have got to find the argon. Can I get any more detail about that? It's from Ceos Buxoid to the W. Is that basically I've got to go west? I've got to go west, I think. So we paid back the Deladi. Yeah, I've got to find the argon. Watch out for the Xenon. Have we just got to go west? Is that where we've got to go? Is it west from here, or just west in general? Because we're not in the Sizewell system at the moment, are we? Argos are based in Sainsbury's. Good band, go west. Okay. I get the impression you're not taking this seriously, everybody. West from Ceos Buxoid. Oh, okay, west in general, right. If I'm not going to be happy with the carrier, go north and then west many times until Kingdom End, and Argon space is south. But I've got to go west. Go west. You can ask ship's pilots for directions to your next point of visit. Oh, can I? Oh, I can't see any ships about. Well, let's go west. We haven't been west before. Let us go west. Let's see.
Mosquito Missile ready.
Oh, I just armed himself.
Mosquito Missile ready.
I don't think I wanted to do that. Right. On with the quest then.
No aim.
Oh, the winter wing. It wasn't leaked, but it was an unlisted video. That's right. I remember it was a bit weird that it was on YouTube for some strange reason, but there we go. I mean, in terms of curating, I tried to curate some of the lore myself, because I was interested in, B, it seemed like nobody else was.
Target now
but then when they started retconning things left, right and centre, it kind of makes a bit of a mockery of trying to maintain the lore, because you can't. You've just got no guarantee that anything's going to be true the next day. So it becomes a bit of a pointless activity after a while. Right.
Entering system.
Here we go.
Spaceweed drift.
Spaceweed drift. Okay, so each system's got like a.
Target now locked on. Unknown Xenon ship.
Right, do I dare have a space fight? Because I'm inclined that if they're not attacking me, actually there's 3 of them. No, there's 4 of them. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, there's 4 of them. I don't think that's a good idea for my first combat against 4. No, too many of them. Okay, so let's leave them aside. Right, so I've gone west. I do need to update my graphic. I think I need a hat, don't I? So run away. Okay. Can I space drive? I need to find presumably I need to find a civilian ship in order to ask it. Oh, I don't like the look of... No, I'm under attack, I think. Yeah, they are shooting at me.
Target now locked on. Unknown Xenon ship.
On behalf of Chairman Keo, the Telati Company are grateful for your timely help in the saving of much profit. As a reward, you get 100 credits.
Target
killed it.
now locked on. Unknown Xenon ship.
Now this isn't going well already. Oh, it's quite good space combat though.
Attention, energy low.
Oh, energy low. How do I recharge my energy? Or is that just energy in general? Ah, someone's shooting at me. Ow, it's quite hard to stay on target when somebody's shooting at you.
Attention, energy low.
Is that just my guns or is that overall energy? Okay, just give it time.
On behalf of Chairman Keo,
Yes, okay.
the Telati Company are grateful for your timely help.
So these guys
Saving
are
of
like,
much
this is
profit.
4.
As a reward, you get 100 credits.
I'm getting 100 credits, which doesn't feel to me like it's kind of worth the hassle, to be honest.
Target now.
On behalf of Chairman Keo, the Telati Company are grateful for your timely help in the saving of much profit. As a reward, you get 100 credits.
Ow. Don't you shoot that stuff at me.
Attention.
On behalf of Chairman Keo,
Yes! Victory!
timely help in the saving of much profit. As a reward, you get 100 credits.
4 on 1, and he comes out victorious. How about that for space pew pew skills? I have done well. I am the Celestial Warrior after all. Right, have I picked up any damage as a result of that, or is that just... Okay, so 100 credits each is hardly worth firing the guns, is it? Okay, so has this helped me in any way, shape or form in... I can see a ship there on the scanner, so let me see if I can... I've saved much profit. This is a good thing. Where is the ship? Ah, there it is, I can see it. So I'm going to see if I can intercept. You won't get rich fighting, and that seems to be a thing. I can see a ship over there. I'm going to try and intercept it. Oh, stuff there actually. No. Yes, no.
Target now
There it
locked
is.
on.
Okay.
Telati Bat.
So if I can get in range of this ship. Game clearly favours capitalism instead of law enforcement. Right, okay, so am I in range to hail this guy?
What's up?
What's up? I need to okay, I need to find my way to Argol.
You have a long journey ahead of you. Fly through the North Gate.
Fly through the North Gate. Okay then. The North Gate it is.
Mosquito Missile ready.
We are heading north. There's no damage model. I've improved your standards. Okay, so there's no damage to the ship. So if my is the blue bar then on the right? Is that my
No
shield?
aim.
And if that goes to 0, I just sort of die. Is that how it works? Okay, red weapons, blue shields. Right. Okay, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go north. Wait, we're on a quest. Okay, so that's the missiles. That makes sense. Yeah.
Target now locked on. Gate profit share.
Blue is shields, red weapons. Number to the left is number of middles. The autocorrect is strong. Fighting is fun, just not financially rewarding. It was quite good, that space combat, actually. The lasers and the explosions look good.
Entering system.
Okay, so we're going where no Drew has gone before. Oh, that ringed planet.
Target
well, that's
now
new.
locked on unknown Xenon ship.
Okay. Well, it's a single Xenon ship. Oh no, it's not a single Xenon ship. That's like 5 Xenon ships. I think we'll run away from that one. Okay, so it's a little bit more dangerous out here.
Mosquito Missile ready.
Don't think I fancy taking you on. I like the disco music for this. I still think that's quite funny. The attacking disco music. Save at a station, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Well, that one's trying to pursue me. Oh, look, they are trying to follow me, the rotters. Why are they after me? Right, 2 I can probably handle, but those 2 are pursuing me, aren't they? Okay.
Target now locked on unknown Xenon ship.
Okay, boys, you're going to regret tangling with the Celestial Warrior, I can tell you that.
Target now locked on unknown Xenon ship.
I've got no particular beef with the Xenons, but they obviously have a bit of a beef with me. Shock as you get hit by something is... It's quite... It throws you off target. That's a nice little bit of, that's a nice gameplay dynamic actually. Makes you feel like you're having a proper fight. Yeah, see? Consider them aggressive sentinels. Now I can probably take the other ones out then in that case. Because now there's only 3 of them. If you split them up, that's my tactic. That seems to work quite well. It's a Mega Blast, wrong Xenon. That was a good game, wasn't it? Who remembers Xenon 2 Mega Blast? That was brilliant. I do enjoy that one. That was a good game.
Target now locked on Talati Vulture.
Here comes some baddies. I can hear baddie music playing.
Target now locked on Talati Falcon.
No, that's not. Where the Torchy Xenon's gone? Oh, the space tears arrived from Space Sun.
You're not in prison this time?
No, I'm not in prison today. Yay, thank you, dude.
That's alright.
Right, let's get across here. Okay, so hang on, they just disappeared, which is a bit weird. I like the fact it looks like the cops took them out, did they? Okay, so can I contact one of these other ships then? There we go.
Target now locked on.
You want to suggest some kind of business?
I need to find a way to Argo.
You seem to have lots of time. Use the North Gate.
The North Gate. I like the fact that there's a ringed planet here. That's been done quite well, hasn't it? I know it's just a backdrop. Well, at least I assume it's just a backdrop. Unless you guys tell me otherwise. Right, let's go to the space station and save our position, because otherwise something bad will happen.
Target now locked on Talati Vulture.
Oh, they flew through the gate, but there is a cargo. All planets are backdrops. Okay. Yeah, there was a cargo container. I could have picked that up. Never mind.
No target.
Yeah, it's a nice
locked
backdrop though,
on
isn't it?
Talati Trading Station.
So I've come north twice now. Is there like a sector map that I can view, or do I have to write it down on a piece of paper, old school style? I'll fly around the other side this time rather than risk flying through the spokes. That was a bit skinny. Oh, the rings are spinning, aren't they? Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. I like that thing. Planet does look a little bit polygonal. Yeah, it does. I mean, presumably that's the way it's rendered, isn't it? It's make your own map. That's what the pencil is for. I have my trusty pencil. Okay. So am I supposed to be making a note of this? There we go. There's the high-tech map. I love old computer games. This is the way they're supposed to be played, with a pencil and paper.
This is the Talati Trade Positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
You can look one up online, but that will include spoilers. Okay, we don't want to do that. It's like those old adventures, isn't it? You go north. Exits are east and south. You see Gandalf. Thorin starts singing down and singing about gold. Classic gameplay. Right, so we're literally only going to save the game here. Okay, gets his rotational correction. Look at this, like a boss. Gandalf did whatever he wanted. He did, didn't he? The Xenon kill Gandalf and you get 100 credits.
To make great profits with such as you. Welcome on board this trading station.
Okay, we just want some saving insurance. Okay, so my first combat thing has gone alright.
Established. Tonight.
Where is it? Salvage insurance, there we go. So we are now in with the other system. Have I got a I think I obviously must have, because I've been shooting some bad guys. So again, presumably we just head north, right? If you've done elite spinning stations, these are dull. Yeah, it's much easier docking in this game, isn't it? I do like the way you can see the seams on the background space. It's little things like that you notice more nowadays, don't you? Due to limitations of presumably how the maths works in wrapping around the skybox. You can see the seams in space, which is quite fun. Philip R. Hi, chat. Good to see you, Philip. Had that long time no see. Welcome back. And get a docking computer. Oh wait, I didn't. Yeah, okay. I should definitely buy a docking computer. There's the no aim. There's the gate. In space, no one can see your seams. It says all 505. And welcome to the chat as well. 505. Yeah, it's little things like that you notice, and you can see the low resolution of that texture. I mean, this is what 1999 we decided this game was. So PC specs back then were laughably primitive compared to where we are now. We just didn't have the memory, but certainly the graphics memory for.
Entering system, Theo's Boxoid.
Okay, so new system.
Target now locked on unknown Xenon ship.
The Xenons just seem to be generally bad-tempered all of the time, as far as I can work out. Okay. I'm just going to try and take them out. Actually, that's not the closest one. Why are they? Is there any particular reason why they're just hostile to me, or are they just generally bad-tempered? The Xenon.
Unknown Xenon ship.
There comes the funky music.
Target
That's
now
the closest
locked
one.
on unknown
They seem to be minding their business today, or are they coming in? No, they're coming in.
Attention, energy low.
I quite like it's not super challenging, the space combat, at least not at the moment. But it's quite nice. Well, this one seems to be quite a lot tougher. His shields are not coming down anywhere close to the speed of the other guys. Okay, I would run, these are harder ships. Right.
Attention, energy low.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Can I run away? Not enough firepower. Okay, so I'm going to run away. Oh, I can see them whacking my shields. Oh, you can actually dodge. That's quite nice. Well, a bit. Okay, now run away and then come back again. I'm brave Sir Robining. Yep. So, just as Drew says, it's not challenging at all. Run away! Bye! So, right, presumably I can do the old respawn.
Entering the system, CO's backstory.
There we go. There was much rejoicing in.
Target
Okay, so
now locked
let's see if we
unknown
can
Xenon ship.
get away from these by turning right angles. Can I get out of range? There we go. By using my C to drive. Will that work? A brave Sir Robin moment. They are pursuing me, the rotters. No, they're faster than me as well. Okay, so this isn't.
Target now locked on
This isn't
unknown
good.
Xenon ship.
I haven't got enough firepower to take these guys out. Seems to be the problem. Okay, so this isn't going so well now. Can't engage the... Yes, I can. Run to a station. Okay, I might just try jumping back through them. So what's the reason for these Xenons being hostile to me? Are they just basically bad-tempered? They certainly seem to be very bad-tempered. Oh, spoilers. Okay, I don't actually know. Right. Okay. Fair enough. No, that's cool. That's cool. Don't tell me if it's spoilers.
Entering the system, profit share.
Right. Profit share. Okay. Right. So I've got to get through this system.
Entering system, CO's Buckzoid.
They're just hostile for plot reasons. Okay. So we need to find a space station. Let's go off to the right. See if we can get.
Target now locked on Talati Vulture.
Oh, I can't get away from this guy. I'm at full speed. I've managed to get away from one, and now he's shooting at me.
No aim.
Okay, he's not doing enough damage for me to make it. Oh, I feel that this guy's shooting at me. I don't like being shot at. Okay, you want to buy? You can
Target
have a
now
buy.
locked on Talati. The target now locked on unknown Xenon ship.
Okay, let's see if I can actually damage this guy a bit. Because he recharges quite fast, doesn't he? Okay. Get some good hits in. Yes. Right, I've done a bit of damage to him.
Attention, energy low.
If I lead the target a bit, I can. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they both died. What happened there? Was that a police ship that just helped me out there? That was a good guy.
Falcon.
Oh, thanks, dude. That was the cops. Excellent. So they came to my rescue. Top banana. I'm very happy about that. Excellent. I had everything under control until you walked in.
Target now locked on Talati Space Equipment Dock.
Okay, I need a bigger gun and a gun factory. Okay. Can I not buy them? Do I have to make them?
This is Patella positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Okay, so the game is kind of telling me here that I need to still upgrade my ship, right? Which is fair enough. Okay, so let's go here and save the game. Oh, just in terms of money. Okay, so I can earn it with my current stuff. It's just going to take a long time. Presumably, though, I've got, in order to pick up the monies that I have at my crystal factory, I have to go back to the crystal factory.
Successfully docked.
Oh, I can't save here. I've chosen the wrong one. Oops. Let's just see what's on sale here. Oh, you can buy bigger guns, just not in this part of space. Right. And I can't save here anyway, so that's kind of been a bit of a pointless stop.
Connection to local trading network established.
Okay, so this is the same stuff, isn't it?
Basic laser.
Right, let's go to that one. Yeah, so you've got to go back. Have I missed stuff? Yeah. Well, I've been doing some pew pew this morning. It's all been very successful. I haven't died yet. Let's put it that way. So I suppose if I come up with a plot point that requires me to upgrade my ship, I've actually got to go all the way back to where I started in order to pick up the money that I've earned using my thing.
Dream Farm Alpha.
Shame there's not a way to transfer any credits directly without docking. Okay, so where's the...
This is Patella positive. Please dock as soon as you get green
It's on the other
position
side, isn't it? Could I build another factory? I suppose I could.
Docking aborted.
Oh, too far away. Oops.
This is Patellati Dream Farm. Chaos Buxoid. This is...
Oh, this is a dream farm.
Please dock as soon as you
Does that
get
mean I
green
can...
position lights.
Is that the Space Weed place? What do they sell at the dream farm? Oh, Space Weed! Perhaps I won't buy any Space Weed. I suspect that's not going to do any favours. People are going to be coming after me if I do that. Doubtless. Well, I would. I haven't been to one of these before, so let's... So yeah, so we've... what is it?
Successfully docked.
A moment ago, I thought it wasn't going to dock.
Patellati Company are delighted for the opportunity.
Oh, it's legal here, just not when you leave Talati space.
Such as you. Welcome on board this dream farm.
A dream farm. Okay, it's legal in Talati space. Okay, so you could make some profits. I love the interiors. They're quite
to local trading network.
good. Okay, so salvage insurance was really
Tulati swamp
okay.
plant is a
Swamp
small
plant.
moss-like plant that, when dried and processed, acts like a narcotic known as spaceweed.
Yeah, with
Swamp
space weed,
plants
you'll forget
are
about all
also-
that capitalism. Right, onwards. Right, okay, so we are
Salvage insurance on
there. Right. Okay, so basically I just need to keep heading north as far as I can work out at the moment. Oh no, to go west now. Okay, let me just talk to a... Is there a ship about then I can talk to? I don't actually see any ships. Any of these things ships? Let's head in that general direction. There's a ship.
target.
Forget it.
Oh!
Forget it.
Forget it. Well, he's cheery. He doesn't want to talk to me at all.
Forget it.
Target
How
now
rude.
locked on.
I'd be very happy to be of assistance.
Oh, okay, that was a different alien. Okay, so there's a Paradid there who I've not really been introduced to. Who is that? Who's the other guy? That was quite cool. Okay, so it's west now. I'm at near the west gate anyway. Cool.
Target now.
That was a boron. Okay, the Space West. It's like a kind of space seahorse. It looks like a Muppet to
Target
me.
now locked on. Gate Menelaus Frontier.
Cool. Right, let's go west. Right, I'm supposed to be updating my map. Hang on a minute. There we go. Go west.
Entering system Menelaus Frontier.
Oh, something frontier. Okay. Oh, for once, there aren't any baddies about. That's nice.
Target now locked on. Boron Dolphin.
Okay, boron dolphin. Let's have a conversation. Oh, they're nice. Don't be nasty about the borons. They're nice. West gate. Just go west. Borons are nice. Yeah, we like the borons. The borons. Borons are nice. Space. Now that's a good thing. Almost in all space games, all the aliens are nasty in some way or another. So it's nice to beat a space a spacefaring race. Just nice. And they did that on Red Dwarf, didn't they? Why can't anybody just be nice? It's a good point. Some space aliens would just be nice, surely. And the different design of the space stations, yeah. So there's different things, different colours. Look at that one spinning there. It's like a
solar power plant beta.
Oh, okay, so things look different. Oh, that's going to make it harder for me to recognise things. Dock at the trading station. Is that one there?
Target now locked on. Royal Boron Trading Station.
The Royal Boron Trading Station. Nice. The good old days of asking for directions before that. That's right. It's amazing to me that the spaceship doesn't contain anything like a map. It's because you're encouraged to work it out for yourself. Yeah, the good old days. Okay, trading station's the only one that's been. Look at that. I mean, that's a seriously wacky design, isn't it? Which end is the docking port on? Can't see it yet. Oh, there it is. Oh wow, this is going to be quite a weird thing to dock with.
Station positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
The gravity in those those rooms in there must be a bit weird. If that is if that's generating pseudo gravity. Oh wow! Look at the entrance. Oh, how cool is that? Ooh, that I like. That is like that's Camberwick Green space station. Very high tech, very sciencey, and very friendly. And they obviously like Camberwick Green as well. Or Trumpton. Is it Trumpton? Was it? Which one was it? Somebody will know what I'm talking about. It's like what? Was it Trumpton or Camberwick Green? It's one of those two. Ooh, look at this.
The Kingdom of Boron. Bid you a peaceful welcome aboard the Boron Kingdom Trading Station.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is very pretty. I like this. Brian Kent. What happened to Brian Kent? Right, okay, so we are here in the Boron.
Stott spices, also known as boron spices.
Oh, I need to buy another license to shoot ships.
In the known universe.
That's a bit tricky.
They are used to mix with many different basic foodstuffs to provide tastier foods with more exotic and different flavors. They are traded in containers known as Stott Jacos. It is not known to outsiders how the chefs working inside Space Stott mixeries achieve those delicate products out of just boron plankton and only few other ingredients.
Okay, so license for getting credits. Okay, so Bofu, what's that? Okay, computer, tell me about Bofu.
Bofu meals are known to be very nutritious and healthy. Borons love them, and it is said that a boron pilot can live on just a nugget of bofu for almost a week. Bofu is grown in special bofu chemical labs from plankton and other secret ingredients.
That's tofu.
Even though the boron are famous for their delicious stock spices among other races, the taste of bofu is no joy to anybody but them.
It tastes like rubbish to anybody who's not a bofu. Don't eat the special meat. I must admit, I'm quite impressed by this. I enjoyed the voiceovers of all the other bits and pieces for the Taladi. But I'm quite surprised by this. This is good. So the alien races have their own stuff, and the game has a voice-over description of all of the elements in the game, which is pretty impressive actually for a game from this far old. I mean, the games nowadays don't do this. They just put text up, don't they? It's nice to see the game fleshed out with all the entries, so you can listen to the computer text. It makes the onboard computer have a character of its own. This is nice. I really like that. Okay, computer, tell me about quantum tubes, because I'm quite interested in quantum tubes.
Quantum tubes, also called Planck tubes, are used inside the engines and controls of many of the larger transporter ships and destroyers. The manufacture of Planck tubes is both costly and complex, making quantum tubes one of the most expensive trading goods.
There we go. Right. So we need to do some salvage insurance. There we go. Yeah, it's her voice.
Insurance allows a recovery.
Her voice is very relaxing, actually. I like the computer. The Babelfish. Yeah, I think she should describe hyperspace. So hyperspace is a wonderful new method of crossing vast interstellar differences. It's got a very different vibe to it, hasn't it? I like that. It makes you feel like you've come somewhere. That's important in a space game. Right, so we need to talk to a space person. Ideally a boron, because they're nice and polite. I like it. That's a nice idea, having a polite alien an alien species which doesn't have a beef about anything, which isn't subject to the prophecy. This is a good thing. They're chilled out. They're at peace with the universe. This is good. I just need to find a spaceship. Find out where I'm going next. I think I'm going west, but there must be a spaceship around here somewhere. There's one.
Target now locked on Taladi Vulture.
Okay, encountering a Paranid ship this far out is quite rare. Right, yeah. Okay, so I was quite honoured by being insulted by them. Excellent.
How can we be of assistance?
Oh, it's a Taladi. We've met them before.
According to my computer, it's far behind the west gate.
It's Westgate. Okay. So we still need to head west. Go west. Okay, gauge state of drive. It's usually the calm, laid back ones you've got to worry about. So I don't know anything about the lore here in this game, so I'm just guessing as to whether these are the good guys or not. But it's nice to have an alien race, even if early on, superficially and stuff, they're nice. It's like, why does it's done in Red Dwarf again? It's nice. Why does everybody want to kill us? I think that was the episode. What was it called? Where they meet that life form that basically is a kind of homologation of all of them. I can't remember what it's called now. I think it's season 6. He's I can't remember. Somebody will know. What is it? Oh, that's a long time ago. That was a brilliant episode where That kind of double talk doesn't scare us. Legion, there we go. Yes, it does. Oh, baddies. Not good.
Target now
Right,
locked on.
let's try-
Entering system.
let's try running
Minerals
away.
Frontier.
Oh, I clipped the edge of the thingy. Yeah, you see,
Entering system.
I mean, I know Edie always had the Thargoids, but in the original game there were lots of alien races, of course, which all got retconned out of existence by Frontier Elite 2.
Unknown Xenon ship.
Okay, so stack loads of Xenons about. And they're all coming for me, as per usual.
Target is now in
Try
fire
running away.
range.
Keep an eye on the shields. If I can spread them out a bit. Oh, this isn't looking good at all. Okay, they've all managed to get in range. What kind of ships am I dealing with here? Let's try it. Oh, these look like the heavy duty ones as well. Okay, let's run away again. I like the way you can run away, but it doesn't really help you much, does it? Because your ship isn't as fast as the others. And the thingy drive doesn't really help, because I'm going to have to go back to the gate, I think, just for a moment, because there's nothing else in range to help me with. You have to duck and weave here. I'm going to go back and do the old respawn thing here, because my shields are getting quite knackered by that. I have been making enemies again. Yeah, it's everywhere I go, you know, there's always some people who just want to give me a hard time.
Entering system. Minerals Frontier.
Right, okay. That's just. Now, how long do I have to wait for my shields? I am going to need a bigger gun. How long do I have to wait before my shields come up?
Entering system.
No, don't enter it. I wasn't moving. No. Right.
Target now locked on.
I can see some space stations
Unknown
ahead. Let's
Xenon
just make a
ship.
run for it. Oh, no, the Xenon ship's ahead of me as well. What's all that about? Here they come again. The problem is I can't outrun them for. I mean, interesting enough, if you dodge, you can dodge their weapons far, which is quite nice. It's not like instant lasers where. So if you dodge about, you can dodge some of it. The problem is the in-space engines is. How do I call the cops? Okay, can I? How do I call the cops? Are they not watching out for me? It'd be good to call the cops. Can I reach a station? Well, I might be able to reach a station. But it's quite nice how I can dodge. Will the cops just come and rescue me? Okay, if I dodge for long enough, the cops will come. Okay, I like the way I can dodge about. That's quite nice. But it's a longer way to the space station, isn't it? Okay, they're still hitting me every so often, but it's not so. Open the cockpit. Oh, okay, I can come a station. Am I in range of a station? Let's see if I can get in range of one at the very least.
Target now locked
Okay.
on.
This is. Our peaceful nature dictates that on behalf of Queen Atreus and the Kingdom of Boron, a unit will be sent to your help.
Excellent. Okay, so somebody's on their way. That's quite a nice thing, because that's exactly the sort of thing you should be able to do in space. Okay, it looks like now we've got somebody on our side who's fighting for us. Right, let's take the fight back.
Target now locked on.
Right.
Unknown Xenon ship.
Could do with that leading. Don't ram me!
Atreus and the Kingdom of Boron.
I hate it when computers
Thank you
ram you.
for your valuable assistance.
Target now locked on. Unknown Xenon ship.
Okay, we're both firing at the same guy. Nice. Ah. Yeah, you're going to regret that. Don't ram me. Oh, we killed him. Oh, well, the other guy killed him. I survived the ramming, they didn't. Fortunately, they had the shields up.
Target now locked on. Boron.
There we go.
Target now locked on. Boron octopus.
I like the fact that I can call for help. That is a good thing.
Target
Actually, you could,
now locked on.
interesting enough, you could
Solar
call for
power
help in
plant.
Frontier Elite
Zeta.
2. Only nothing ever happened. I think it was one of those bits of the game that was kind of like, yeah, that'd be a good thing to have in, and they never finished it.
This is the Boron Solar Power Plant, Queen's Space Positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
And look, we can watch the... Look at that opening. Definitely Campbell with green. That's right, Mad Monksoft has got the quote, there we go. May I be frank, it's not often we meet an individual who we feel could improve our already pretty damn top-notch team. But in you, we feel we have. In all our travels, we have met precisely 31 individuals, 3-1. And we have never felt moved to invite a single one to join our crew. True, most of them wanted to in some ways suck out our brains or erase us from history altogether. Nevertheless, they still want what we consider the right stuff. We feel that you are different. We feel that you, like us, have the courage and dignity it takes to make it as a dwarfer. Excellent speech by River. That was brilliant. Fabulous stuff.
Connection to local trading network.
Right, there we go. Salvage
established.
insurance. Okay, we are now here. We're sending. Yeah, that's the problem with Frontier, wasn't it? We're sending you a ship in 2 days to get there. Good luck, by the way. In the meantime, that was a deficiency, I suppose, with the design of the game. Is there was no way for anybody to reach you in a realistic way that would make sense with the way the game worked. Right, I assume I'm still going left. Left, west. Okay, so let's. Target a ship.
Target.
Can I help you?
Yes.
I've only heard that name once before. It's somewhere way beyond the west gate.
Somewhere way beyond the west gate. Okay. Howdy doodly do. Okay, so we basically just got to head west. Even the pirates had to cheat to be able to attack you. When the NPCs have resorted to cheating, you know something's not quite right with the game design, don't you?
No aim.
No aim. I know. I need to get myself an aim. Nice music actually in this game, isn't there? A few west and south, I remember. Oh, I know. I think I've. Where's the gate? Heading in totally the wrong direction for some reason. Okay. Yeah, the music is good. So no spoilers. That's right, no spoilers. Yeah, we try and avoid spoilers unless I get completely stuck, which does happen. The bonus disc in that box set has loads of the music in MP3. Oh, that's nice. I must go and listen to that then. Okay, so we're still heading west. How am I doing for time? Oh, I've only got 10 minutes left. Okay, well, we made some progress. At least we moved somewhere. Oh, there's the gate up there. Let's head for the
Target
gate.
now locked on. Boron dolphin.
Which looks like it's heading to the gate as well. It's got a nice epicness to the music, isn't it? Not taking itself too seriously, but just nice orchestrally, computery kind of music.
Target
so the move
now
folder as
locked
well.
on. Gate rocks drift.
Okay, here we go. Another ship coming out of the gate. That's a cool thing too.
Entering system. Rocks drift.
Oh no, more
Target now locked on. Unknown xenon ship.
baddies. Try running away again. Yeah, I managed to avoid them. That's good. Okay, so these borons for some reason aren't as fast as the other ones. Let's head in system. Lots of baddies, yeah, so I don't really want to fancy them. I like the way you can avoid them.
No aim.
No aim. What are those hollow circles there on the... There's all sorts of things actually. Some of the hollow ones on the map. Oh, they're cargo, okay. So those are things I could pick up if I wanted to. There's the spinny space station. Let's go to the spinny space station again because it's cool. I say, apart from the evading the Xenon, it's still quite a nice relaxed game. Quite like that.
Target now locked on Royal Boron Trading Station.
Let's go to the Royal Boron Trading Station again. Because it just looks good. So the baddies are usually alpha traders, but they will attack us as well. So somebody should be doing something about the scourge of the Xenon, I think. Personally. I wouldn't tolerate them in my sci-fi universe. Why risk picking up cargo? Yeah, presumably my factory will have run out of crystals by now. So presumably it won't be making any more money at that point. I do like this docking thing open. Look at that. That looks very cool. No, I don't want to be. That's a very cool space station design, I have to say. I like the articulated kind of iris effect there. That's nice.
Successfully done.
That's the weakness of the power plant. Once it runs out of crystals, it stops until supply more. So I have to go back at some point and add some money to it. Let's see if we can find the argon. We probably haven't got to find the argon today, but at least we've survived some space battles.
To local trading network established.
Salvage insurance. There we go. Onwards we go. Right, where do we have to go now? We're still heading west, I'm assuming. It's quite a long quest for the sort of first quest of the game. Okay, so let's find ourselves a ship.
Target now locked on. Start Mixery Zeta. Target.
I'm very happy to be of assistance. I'm glad to be able to help you. Fly to the west gate.
Fly to the west gate. Surprise, surprise. You can buy ships at your stations. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought. What does that mean then? Does that mean I can change my ship?
No aim.
Does it mean that... Is that an accompanying ship, or what is it? Not telling me, says Skelly Regular. Fair enough. I'll go and have a look at that at some point though. Why am I still haven't quite sussed this map. Oh, there it is over there. I like that slightly speaking music in the background.
Target now locked on.
Got a bit of a Space 1999 vibe to it. Slightly sinister sort of sounding music. go. Through the gate. Dun, dun, dun.
Entering system. Kingdom End.
Oh, Kingdom End. Ooh, dun dun dun. Ooh, everything's gone green. Okay, is this it? Okay, hang on, is this it? Something bad happening in music. Yeah, that's... Okay, well, are the alien baddies? That's a start. The Xenons. Oh, this is the last boron sector. Bum bum bum. Okay, I need a ship. Find me a ship. Where do I go now then? Might be where you go south. Okay, so this might be the turning point. Best to visit the equipment dock first, says Zalos Corvus. Okay, so where was that? The special equipment dock. Okay, now how can I pick up a spaceship? Doesn't seem to be picking them up on the scanner. I can see some on the radar, but... Okay, so there should be a shipyard. So that's the shipyard.
Target now locked on. Royal Boron Shipyard Alpha.
Yeah. That's the Spinny Space Station.
Target now locked on. Royal Boron Trading Station.
That's the trading station. Is that it there?
Target now locked on. Crystal Fab Beta.
That's a crystal fab. That one there.
Target now locked on. Boron Space Equipment Dock.
There we go. There it is. Did you miss the Space Tea? Yeah, Space Tea happened about 10 past 10. JFC Fuller, hi, good to see someone playing this. I started it several years ago but never completed it. Yes, so it's whether I'll complete it, I don't know. Hopefully I will. We generally do try to complete the games actually on this stream. So we've just literally finished a run through of Wing Commanders 1 to 5 and did the entire thing. So with a bit of luck we will be able to. But certainly the intention is to try and experience these games in their entirety. Where are the lights? Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, so is that true? Space birds. So yeah, sorry, the birds that you can hear occasionally in the background of my stream are genuine space birds from outside my house. The reason being is in order to have this is the problem. In order to have the green screen down, I have to close the curtains behind me, okay, because of the sunlight coming in, and therefore I have to have the window open, otherwise the room gets so hot with the computer pumping out all the heat, because I haven't got a liquid cooled computer, it's just an air cooled one, that the room temperature rises dramatically, so I have to have the window open. But then there's some birds who sit in the tree outside my thing, and they always seem to basically, Drew's streaming again, let's make a din outside his window. So the space birds you can hear are genuine parts of the stream now. They're characters in their own right, okay, who join the stream and just make a din outside my window while we're playing.
Successfully docked.
Okay, so Boron Kingdom spaceship. They are the real stream stars, they are indeed. Right, so we've docked here at the special equipment dock. Is there something cool at the special equipment dock that I need to know about? I'm guessing there is.
Connection to local trading network.
Oh, look, I could buy a gamma particle accelerator cannon. However, I don't have enough money to buy two, which is a bit annoying. Oh, Dragonfly missile. Oh, there's an Ecliptic Projector. What does that do? Hang on. Computer, tell me about the Ecliptic Projector.
The Ecliptic Projector helps a pilot navigate inside a system.
Ooh.
It projects the ecliptical plane into the pilot's view.
Okay, that sounds like it might be useful. I am intrigued by the gamma particle accelerator cannon then. I'll understand the map better. Okay, let's add one of those in there.
Ecliptic Projector bought.
Oh, there's an alpha HE plasma thrower. That sounds like a thing. Okay, computer. Tell me more about the gamma particle accelerator cannon.
A weapon found on some larger fighter craft, destroyers, and on some battleships and carriers.
Okay, so it's just a bigger gun. Excellent. And tell me all about the alpha HE plasma thrower.
A deadly weapon found on some fighter craft and on all destroyers.
Okay, so a really, really bad weapon. Excellent. So basically, hept is less than pack is less than gamma, beta, alpha. Right. Okay. So the HEPT is basically the top end weapon. So I want two of them. I suppose. What happened? Do I get the money? Here's a question for you. If I buy a gamma particle accelerator cannon,
a weapon found on some larger
does
fighter
it?
craft, destroyers,
Does it?
and on some
Do I get
battleships
refunded
and
the
carriers.
cost of the beta that I've got there? Do I get some monies back? Because I can't quite see how much money I've got because of the screen resolution, but I think it's about 40 something credits, so I could buy one. But is it worth me doing that? Oh, you need to sell your previous weapon first. Oh, I see. So that's. Oh, I see. So that's what I've currently got. I've got two of those on the ship. So if I.
This laser
Okay,
is
so hang on.
used in
So
larger
particle
weapon
accelerator
systems
cannons
and
are
many larger
better
fighter craft.
than the. Okay, so hang on. So if I sell, is it okay? Here's the question: is it worth me selling my two beta impulse ray emitters and buying a couple of alpha particle accelerator cannons? Because I could afford to do that. Okay, so did I buy the Ecliptic Projector? I think I bought it.
Products are not bought. The
I think
Ecliptic Projector helps.
I did buy that. Okay, right. So let me sell my two beta impulse ray emitters.
Alpha particle accelerator cannon removed. A weapon found in some of the larger fighter craft and on some smaller destroyers.
Okay, alpha pack. Buy two of them.
No space for addition. Alpha particle accelerator cannon
I bought
installed.
that. Okay, so. Okay, so.
The Ecliptic Projector helps a pilot navigate inside.
Right.
a
Okay.
system.
So let's just because I've got to save my game in a minute anyway because it's 2 minutes past 11. But let's get back outside. So I've now got two big guns. Let's find out. Do they work? Well, okay. So I've got two alpha particle accelerator cannons on board. Yes. Okay, that's good. I've got 4 Mosquito missiles, which we haven't used. I've got 2 5-megawatt shields. I've got the Ecliptic Projector. Okay, so how do I fire up the Ecliptic Projector? Or is it an automatic thing? They hit harder but fire slower. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. A bit slow in firing, but I can. How do we turn on the projector then? F5, because. Oh, hang on. Oh, look at that. Ooh, it's like a space grid. Okay, what? Okay, so that's telling me my left, right. It tells me which direction is which. Okay, well that is actually quite useful. Yeah, I quite like that. Okay, so is that west then? It would be good if there was a thing at the end. Okay, so this is kind of the space that's occupied by the game. That's the flat plane the nav map uses. Right, okay, so that's actually south. Neat. Okay, I quite like that. That is quite good.
This is the Boron Space Equipment Dock,
Okay,
Kingdom N.
don't want to
You
go
are
there.
talking to the automated interaction system.
Right, so let's go and
Request.
let's go and land at the thing, because that's a good point to
Target
save the
now
scream, I
locked
think.
on.
And the gates at the end of the
Train
axes.
station.
That makes sense. Okay, so that is actually quite a handy thing. I'm not sure it's 4,000 credits worth of handy, but hey, it'll do. It'll do. Look at that. That just looks amazing. That does, doesn't it? Not sure quite structurally how that would work, but there you
This
go.
is the Boron training station positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Yeah, they should give us those things like that as a standard, shouldn't they? But never mind. Never mind. Right, let's dock. Let's call it a day for now. We have upgraded the guns. We've upgraded the shields. We've upgraded to this map thing, which is jolly handy to have. And we are at Kingdom's End, the end of Boron space. So next week's exciting episode will see us, hopefully, find the Argons. Oops. Don't hit anything. Ow.
Successfully docked.
Almost crashed into the thing. Did crash into the thing. Fortunately I had the shields up. So we survived.
Friends aboard the Boron Kingdom training station.
Almost died a death there. Fortunately he had shields. Right, let's just dock and do the thing. Don't commentate and drive. This is very, 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 very good advice. Salvage insurance, there we go. We are in whichever system we're in. There we go, brilliant. Right, Drew's weekly talking mishap. It wouldn't be the same without it. Anyway, my friends, thank you very much for that. That was brilliant. We got quite a long way. I feel like we've embarked on a quest now, so that's quite good. Super stuff. Thank you very much for all your assistance. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Be good, and and I'll see you back on Monday, and obviously next week as well for all the usual stuff. Be good. Take care, my friends. See you soon. And right on, Retro Commanders. See you soon.